Good morning, 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 good morning. Just trying to get all my devices together. I'm still not able to get in which I can get to my YouTube and Instagram together yet. So I still work on that for now. So hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. How you guys doing today? I hope seeing all do good. Such a wonderful day. Such a wonderful day. Happy to be alive. Such a blessing to be alive. Oh yeah, such a blessing to be alive. Anyway, anyway, okay, yes. Now just allow me to get all my devices together, please. I know I still get problem from how to put my thumbprint on this one, so I just try forget and done one of the other devices, so at least one of them will get right. And please share, 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 share. Invite your friends. Please share, invite your friends. Please share, invite your friends. Please, boo. Share, invite your friends. That's all you can do for me. I mean, that's all you can do, boo. Just share, invite your friends, man. Come on now. Share, invite your friends. Now, the best you can do for me. Give me a thumbs up. Share, invite your friends. Look and talk about this very important issue. When a fake gnosis. Fake gnosis. Fake gnosis. We know they look at like a serious issue, but again, I remember I say some about a year ago, I've been bringing this topic come where I say we get boku fake news system where then in this country, where then I need to talk about Africa now. No, I talk about the great United States. Because if I talk about Africa, I go scatter. I talk about the great United States, especially the Nigerian community. And from the Nigerian community, it trips down to other African community. First of all, me, I don't know. But when they talk about fake nurses, they find out, say, Ghanaians are seldomly involved. Ghanaians, they are seldomly involved. Yes, Ghanaians, they seldomly involved when they talk about fake nurses. But when you talk about the bulk, now from Nigeria, and from the Nigeria, it trickle down to Sierra Leonean and Guineans and no, Sierra Leonean, Ivorians and Liberians. And one thing where you see, one thing where we all know, we were then at the America, okay, observe. You go see one man commutes one Nigerian man come out or get a relationship with one Sierra Leonean or whatsoever, vice versa. Quick. You see now when they go down and go study some kind of study, they don't get the kind of license and they begin live more than you, they begin live happy and better than you. But now it don't even come to the point that we don't get Sierra Leoneans that we don't involve. Some of them they don't invoke the license as I speak. As I talk so right now, some Sierra Leoneans they don't revoke the license, especially in that Virginia area there. And from there, thank you, my dear. And from there, it bring me back to we beloved country, we not advance to the diaspora. One other thing again, what I feel to say, now the reason we make most of them nurses there. To me, my personal observation. I think to say they observe say most of them want them. We acquire their fake license there. They're not being good there because of the love of the job. You know, understand what they say. I think to say the reason why make some of these people were unpicked for their license to be revoked. Now, because then observe say some of them not go there because of the love of the job. People go ask me why make I say so. When you they talk about a genius, or when you they talk about an inventor, or when they talk about somebody we get passion for something, you they find out say in one land as it go, or either it gifted for the job, so it they excel, or it they put in so much effort that even when if it get the qualification, in passion and in desire for elevate and improve, go make they not even recognize and say this wire it not get the certification. Fail not to realize in the African community, we get beaucoup inventors who never darken the shadow to school. Thank you, Tene. Thank you. Thank you, Lamin Kamara. They don't know they talk politics, when they talk about the health of people. Then. When they start from America, yeah. Because in as much as we want to talk about things, let we think about we just lost a beautiful sister, a beautiful outspoken sister, where I do not care how you want tamam. It affects each and every Sierra Leonean life, from Iyabum to Auntie Okeke to Sierra Leone Life Matter, from when Henrietta Mbawa came into the public scene. She touched every life in Sierra Leone in every kind of way. There's not going to be an issue where go affect Sierra Leonean where it much no did it. Even though some of we can afraid for and say, hey, and get a TikTok talking that you did, they say, bo, left me, bo, na me country. And waiting lead them to that, to in early death. Now God get into a life. And tell God thank you. It touch lives as young as she is. From east, west, north, south. Nobody not go say no yeri, but Sierra Leone lives matter. For every issue where they come, where they affect Sierra Leonean, it did a multi-day. Even some people them where it go call, you know that you see these are the people that what they call legend. Now we society. But waiting film, now the health system, now it film. And you see, it come back to the point in which people do not want people to speak out because of their political connection. You know, like you say, you will feel am now you know am. You will feel am now you know am. I mean, next month we'll be for meeting America, yeah. For the first time. Plans were there. Not only with me, with so many other people. But the system failed them. The health system failed them. And yet still, we still no one for really stand up and speak as Sierra Leoneans and say, no, waiting they go on so wrong. We still prefer for hold on to the lies, propagate the lies. I remember there was a time, I'm 55, where the best hospital, where you go na Connaught Hospital, You don't want to go to private or doctor safe. You want to go na connaught. You get you will begin school of dental. I can remember Jules Hall Strones. Wait till he can become a mayor. Dentist Kamara, dentist Masakoi. They were there. They're ready for treat you at any time. All that one, they don't go. To people that will not care. Will not care about we the people. True. They don't care about we the people. Me people then, in a low talk to no more. About 2 months ago, or a month ago, before Christmas, we not see one hospital na Fobe Road area, where this hospital. Now one Chinese man be the run this hospital. Then the outside then they sit down and they give people then drip. People and this the doctor they smoke, no shot. We not see her. We see her. We nobody if pass you a lie, we see her. And waiting bad is when people they want, you see, if we the identity they are, the truth not go be, we not go. You know, the country don't reach in a position where somebody where you where they feel the pain safe, you where they feel the pain. Then no one making you talk about the pain where you they feel. Because you are politically connected. So even when you they feel pain, you not for talk about the pain where you they feel. Two is sad. You know, I can remember there was a topic where somebody say he want talk about the topic. That's a tear for you. He want talk about the healthcare system, the situation where ETA go through. Yes, he talk and say I want talk. But again, when others from above and other you politically connected to don't supersede the interest of the people, with people then they in a sad situation. Common tit-at. Common tit-at. But waiting lead to that tit-at day for reach to the point of death, in which this person don't go to me people them till we begin talk out, we begin speak out the ills of the country. We know not to lack with country so, not to lack with people in so. Make I tell you now the fact. Some of who within America, within Europe, within Germany, within Spain, within Belgium, we they live good life. We can sit down here, we not talk nothing but that. But right now, even inside the country, AYV is government owned, government operated, government run. Now in AYV na the government propaganda machine. Asma James is station. Now the government propaganda machine. The only authentic news way in the gates now na Sierra Leone, now from King Adebayo himself and very few other outspoken people there. It reach a point that some people the way we even when they think to say go can talk the truth to the people of Sierra Leone. We get big platform, then they can still they deceive and they lie to the people of Sierra Leone. I can remember one of the deceits and the lies. Anyway, I don't want to talk politics. And they talk about the health of the people of Sierra Leone. I remember when this government will just come in, then take people the land that carries down. so they can build a better hospital. People that lost their life in all that place. Still, we still not get a good hospital with a promising, a super, again, one thing where I see, where I know really appreciate about some people can just talk because they just want their voices to be heard, or when situation arise, they just want for being noticed. Yes. One thing why I want to make people they understand was that Etta was never sick. He not be sick, he not lead he not be need no help. Etta was healthy. You understand? Etta was healthy. She not be need help. She was not destitute. He not be sick. Nothing. So when I see some people in the right say, when she was not in need of any help. She was financially capable to take care of herself. So it not be need help from nobody. And it not be even go out and ask anybody, say, come on now. You sick, you get titat. Not to everybody you don't go tell say, hey, boy, I get titat. No. And nobody no go get petty like a titat. He expects that their life go end. So when I see some people then they go, when she was alive, she was not honored. Because you don't know the relationship when we go with people them. I believe saying that now some of Ina, they know the relationship where we get with people them. So some people can just jump into a conclusion or can want make themselves relevant in a relevant situation. Because now some man be they know say so many other people in the talk. Good morning, Georgie. No, I don't be. I mean, I don't wake long I don't watch soul now. You see, I don't get soul now. I don't wake long I don't wake long You know, so it's strange. Why I see some people that they make want to be relevant. Because I saw me look like they want to be relevant. For begin say, when she was in need. And keeping when she was in need, she was never in need. She was able to take herself from how she was feeling. He go to hospital. He come on the one hospital. He go to the other hospital. So that concept of and now people there, no. He been there with people. There was a time when he been there in need, where he come out, and I believe say people them in there will be there for them. But let people they not use in death for gain clouds. Let people they not use in death and gain clouds. That's not fair. She was not sick. She was not destitute. It not be need help from nobody. This now this one we call untimely death, sudden death. But waiting lead to the sudden death. Now me while we talk about. Let people they not use in death for, be relevant. He be get in your money. He be able for take himself, come out na house, go jump inside a motorcar, go hospital. The hospital fail him. The system fail him. Now there we for talk. The hospital fail him. The system fail him. And waiting they pain me when people they want talk about how the hospital and how the system fail him. Now we get orders from above. Now we get orders from above. Now everybody's mouth is closed.
Hi, sis.
Yes, ma'am. Auntie Alima, how are you?
Thank you so much. I think You know Henrietta, because we all, in one way or the other, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you very well.
Like, I'm glad the way you talk, and thank you. Let God bless you. As much as a lot of I've never seen Henrietta face to face.
Oh yeah, never too.
I don't know, but obviously we have this online telephone interaction where we don't get for so many years.
Right.
And it's not gonna be the person way if you need, you not go ask for help.
Right.
I've only once heard her, and that's because somebody they take advantage of her. I mean, that was one time where he get some
housing affair
misunderstanding for a housing
right
problem.
Right.
I've never heard her to be a woman.
We go come, yeah.
She wasn't like that. But like you say, I think we want answers. As a friend, and for me, I was a mentor and a coach to Ram, which was something we did privately. And
that exactly. That make I say it touched so many lives where people even understand. Lives. I mean, even when death, things that they will go happen where you not gonna know if they go there with your money. That was the ETA.
Yes, and for me also as females, this is why this elections is going to be very crucial for we.
Oh yes.
As in a country, not to say I don't want to talk for man, but let's talk for women. For a woman, we spend in life, they defend the voiceless, they speak on things that maybe they challenge the country, whether the access to human rights or in this case health, a woman's health, get specific clear. Like we did at the West, you did America, me did England. If I sick, I go hospital. These are the things they go do for us. Check your weight, check your pressure, check your this, check your that. A woman her age should not be dying just like that in hospital.
I tell you, from a simple toothache, and she was healthy.
Toothache can kill.
Yeah, even though it can kill, but I mean that tells you how negligent the medical system is.
Has gone wrong.
Right.
She will not come back. We know she won't be coming back. She's gone now. She will not come back, and we pray and let him.
But again, even though she will not come back, let us think about the many others who are after her now. The other Sierra Leoneans will not even get the finance where it gets. The other Sierra Leoneans will not even get the, you know what I mean? They don't get the money where it gets. They don't get the access where it gets.
When I saw I want to talk, so if ETA, who had so much, can go through this demise, now we talk now for we poor people, and especially the people that we ETA be the campaign for. If I not been get money, like we ain't been get money. If you not get, if you know certain people that we can ask, and she had a lot of people. This past few days, I'm so proud of Sierra Leoneans. There have been many people where they help ETA. Just let's say moral support. She was a good woman.
Very good woman.
A good woman.
And she was there for everybody.
She was there for everybody. At a point, I think, personally now, she was even putting herself in a lot of risk, whether it be health.
Oh, yes. She was.
Herself and, for let since
she was fearless. Let us use the word fearless.
One thing shocked me, Cassandra, you and me and our sister, we're about the same age. This was a small young girl.
Oh, yes.
But look, the thing the way they do now, like some big old woman.
Right. She left her mark. One thing I know, she left her mark. And a mark not go ever die, A mark not go ever die. And this bring me back to another thing where now we get for no say ETA, no be get picking. But she was a mother to two children.
She had two, as far as I know, she had two children.
Yes. Now, this I don't even know. Honestly, I not ever know say the adopted picking they get.
No, she loved those kids.
Oh, yes.
Every time they talk with her on the phone, the picking in the background. You'll be always there with him picking them. For me, I don't know. As far as I know, it's like picking them.
Yeah, me not be ever really know self say na adopted. Pass I see one video where you talk about the adopted children. But that again bring me to another thing where people they use words on people.
No,
that brings
she was a wonderful one.
That brings you back.
Can be like ETA, Sierra Leone would be in a better place. If we all can be that fearless, honest, truthful.
Truthful is the word. Truthful is the word. Not everybody has to be vocal.
Not everybody has to be vocal. She was vocal, and then also If they take a lot of hate for thing away, they do when a good thing. And for them, when they will be they come at her, when I ask God for forgiveness. She's not here to forgive you, but there were many people. I'm not going to ever forget who will be the work on this. First, that be the Khadija case, and then the China Nikki case, and then there was a case of where.
No, you remember those Khadija cases start from? It starts from that 3 years. No. Wait now. No. Wait. You remember it starts from that 4-year-old pick when they rape. That Fitula case.
Me they say because they sit down, they might not be aware. The first one aware where people they actually were attacking this woman say, how Sierra Leone can be so mean? The people when we attack, not to the woman when they defend the defenseless.
Right.
Because if they defend the defenseless, these are people who were going through so much will not be able to defend themselves, and they may not be so aware of that. Now later we can Sabia now in 2019.
Okay.
And now we can as I can Sabia now. And from that 10 day he asked me, say, Auntie Alima, one for lady mentor me, you lady coach me, lady do. But for me at the time we had an indifference.
Okay.
I won't go into that as much, but we had an indifference, and I said there wasn't much I can do for you now because of that indifference. However, if ever you need me support or any issue, I'm always going to be here. So a year went by or so, and then when it came, I was almost ready. But just last week, Saturday, we had an appointment for let me go talk because it write a play.
Right, you tell me about that too.
Brilliant play. Which is why another thing again, I want women them. This death that we die.
Now we all die. You know, people are not going to understand because they don't know the pathway they play on women's rights, women's affairs, gender equality. Yes.
Now, it started beginning with the fight in 50-50 and women's forum and all this salon. They even do a clip where we they work on for talk. A talk on this rape issue. You know, initially she had the name. As far as I know, God forgive me, Allah no can commit sin before God and man. But in the infos, he talk of hands off. He even do a poster with the hands off to highlight the issue of sexual violence in Sierra Leone. And now there be the campaign till this review, law review come up.
Yes, I mean, she played her part. When it comes to human rights, she did a big. Emma, will you please share that then kind of topic here? I'm asking her for please share, invite your friends, tag, and the only way you go able for help me go.
Yes,
you know, please.
I come from a colleague, they come from a professional because we don't.
Please share, invite your friends, tag your friends. Yes. Not all the costs. This is a very important issue. This is a woman's affair.
We talk about why we want women leadership.
Exactly. This is a very important topic. So no, just can't sit down. You not share. You not like. You not tag your friend. Not a way with the cost no more for come or what they talk about other things. This is let me tell you now why make this topic very important. I want to make you realize say for everybody we born in this world there that two women come out. So woman them now term this where we not for take we well body one for granted. If somebody will get money like a somebody will get connection like ETA. Somebody will able for do what he able for do like ETA. Can grab no more. He go hospital. In okay again. As young as he be.
We get for us what happen. How did they come for do this?
We get for us.
God give the family the strength and the
now it don't go. What about if my brother get for be the next?
We all.
What about if now your sister get for go back in the hospital? And then you see say people they want talk about the carelessness of the medical facility, but again, because they're in a hell, they could not talk. Their power, their democracy has been seized. So then they live in crap.
So,
then they live in crap, whereas the government and the cabinet get facility for fly out. Go take care of them people them. Now the reason this way make women them we need for come up, not only for stand up for ETA, but again, women we need for take the rightful place politically.
You know, say last year until I don't think people they know of this. Currently, ETA they work on something. I know one crying so they get you know, I'm crying so sad. But I just for tell the people that she was a wonderful woman. It's happy to work on something for highlights, access for women when they get picky. I'm so sorry. I can for this. Sierra Leone, we get good people. This picking up a good person. Even in their own pain and challenges them, even they try to make let the government listen on the health of we women them. They do a video and I ask them because if you want for let we just put some branding on the video for talk about the impact of violence and abuse, where they impact the health of women. So women, their body they fine, then they eat well, then they depressed, you know. So they work with a lot of Nigerian people then. And one of the Andrew, one of the producers on the Blood and the Virgin Mary program.
Please share, invite your friend, tag your friend, please. Comments. Tell me where you watch. Hold on for me, Alima, 1 minute. Tell me where you watch from, because I want to know who side you watch from. Please write where you're watching me from. Please write where you're watching me from, because then we're going for talk more. Because now that only way they engage with we. Let it not be saying that we no more they talk, in and they engage. So please tell me where you're watching me from. Okay, Miss Alima, let's talk.
Yeah, so from the Ebola time, she did a video where they talk about Ebola. He even do a video where people they condemn sex workers them for how people they for be safe around sex and the use of condom.
Right.
But he recently do something with Orange, where I hope Orange will put this information out. But when I also say don't work with the likes of Rainbow Initiative, where victims of rape. So they always use story. The other time we do a program with the help of IB blog where we do because I advise and say let me do something like a premiere, a public premiere, where you go show your video just as we can do now. Yeah, these are human stories. So when I also said the Virgin Mary was about a child sex victims. We pick it away, can come upline. And one of the stories where people that don't know of ETA, she came from home.
Yes, yeah, the woman.
Pursuit of her career in Freetown.
Yes.
And as a young woman trying to navigate her career, her work in Freetown was a challenge,
Right. So yes, it was.
Things, if they try to educate we all, that for later you will see a woman of ETA's caliber to have succeeded in the
industry, to be as relevant as she is, yes.
Yes, and at that she was being disrespected so publicly.
Oh yes.
A woman who was opening the doors of Sierra Leone entertainment, from setting up the Mana River pageant
yes.
to the films that she made. It was all about Sierra Leone and the woman of Sierra Leone, that women can do this.
Do this, right.
At some point she was even spending. One of the things where I began to work with ETA, she was shocked because it's not supposed to really take help. You don't want help. She can do it herself.
Yes.
She did not want the help. You know, not supposed to while you pity.
No. That was her. Yes.
So when we began to work on this coaching thing, there was a bit of a barrier between me and her because, you can't come at her and say, "Oh, I want to do this for you." She doesn't want it.
Yeah.
You say, "No, let's as a colleague, let's work together."
Work together, yes.
Very powerful.
Yeah, that is her. Not to that person where they push around. In a give for compromise. In a give for compromise and come to the table. and she gets that power there. Yeah, it gets that one day. Yeah, you get what they on the terms.
Yes, and she's very. What you people don't know back, she's a very patient woman.
Very
patient.
Very.
If you look at what it don't go through and what it can say sometimes, I mean, I can say it's now kind of.
Not only she's not only powerful, but she's a fearless woman.
She's a fearless,
and she believed in what she believed, and she stood up for her name.
Yes, and she's stylish and beautiful, and sometimes when I can see in fashion sense, it's like, wow. And she's witty. She's very creative. The Yabum skit, when we talk about the Yabum skit, for example.
Yes.
Because the idea was that how do we talk about things
without getting complicated,
without offending people that nobody wants to talk about.
Right.
Because in the space like Salon, especially the political space, it was so man. So this character of Yabum came about because really nobody was listening.
No, nobody was listening
to somebody like him.
Right.
So coming with Yabum, because the idea was that anytime if you say we woman and talk, we're not intelligent. Or we need to talk something we current.
And another thing again, when it come back to the Yabum, it not go out of with culture. It not go out of with tradition, like when they go say any Nigerian name. It come to Yabum. That is, to be honest, Sierra Leone.
Yabum was Etta.
Right.
The character Yabum was Etta coming from Bo. The experiences. So if we go back a little bit and get context, it's like the young Etta.
Okay.
Coming to Salon, seeing something for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. Say that now what they say like that, because when they talk about that's what they say like that, enter them until okay. That are then create them. When one can order you say na so you for that never get to the right minute. Yeah. Yabo wake come on blind. Then can meet until okay, wake come on a free tongue. When one can order them and tell her waiting for do. Yeah. I guess
because you see, that superstar here, this celebrity, she was our superstar. You see, like Beyonce. Beyonce has an ultra ego when Sasha Fierce.
Yes. Oh yes.
Etta's ultra ego is Yabum.
Yabum, right?
Yabum in the sense that Yabum is like off the boat.
I don't come up line, so I can still. I don't come up line. So yes. Now this should depend on line. Not also for me. Yeah. Now I get to the
Yeah. So that was, but also the Yabum skit, right, was to address social issues. Because if you look, every time we cover the one where I like the most, the one for me I find so funny, we Yabum England, right?
Yes.
It's very real. I mean, I laughed and said, you be saying they go that far. You say, I therefore go as far as I can go.
Obviously.
And she produces these programs for bring attention to issues there where really mean a lot for we Sierra Leoneans.
And I don't cut you out again, but wait again. Yes, this is another eye-opener. And again, this is a call of appeal to either the Sierra Leoneans, young ladies that within a Sierra Leone. If attacking good to go all the odds, for make today a name goes left. I tell you, a name go left. It don't make a mark. Not just be a Sierra Leonean and just sit down and look. You need to play a part for make yourself left a mark. Not look say you too young. And one thing where I want make Sierra Leonean young ladies they observe. Eta no born a fritongo. Eta born a bow. But it come from Bo, he excel himself, he come to the city, he left a mark at in tender age. Let we use Etta as an inspiration to the young people them for making them try for left a mark.
And then let become a deterrent.
A deterrent, because if you really look what Etta go through, if you really look what Etta go through, the way in which Etta not be there like that woman the way like that woman we say, I don't care what you do, you get for be a better person. when you look at you they look at like a you that it's not like them bad step, mama. When they look you say you look what you do by force, you get for go school. You go look at like for say that bad step, mama. But it's not be that person there for Sagalion. Even when things happen, them like a film show where in no bang say we get young talented artists wait for go. You know, it go come out, it can vex say, well, not me. What about all the other one them? Wait there for really all. Wait for really be involved. People then take government make a personal thing. So it's hard for be an inspiration to so many Sierra Leoneans too. It's hard for be an inspiration. It's hard for be a light to another young one them. Even though you they go through the stress of life, do not be silent. And the one way they paid me presently, that the reason why these medical facilities should not be investigated. I really wonder why. Because right now, Eta don't go. But what about who is next? What about who that them? We not get that kind of money they financially for take care of themselves, like how Eta take care of themselves. So who that the next? Who that the next?
Sorry, sis, I go off the thing.
Oh yeah.
I just want to play. I don't know if I can do
yes, you can. What's not to me?
I have to see if I can send the video where is the message where is sent for explain to me the film where it work on.
Okay, you can.
Anything like where you don't play, myself one for play with the Sierra Leone community. We owe this woman a lot as a country, as people, and especially as women. I've never been hit so hard for those we are not related to. And even the walk will be the walk, you know. But I felt it this week. I felt like I lost something.
Oh yes, oh yes, so close.
And you know, the thing that maybe they do were always private.
Obviously, it's not to that kind of person. It's get so many people the way they talk to privately.
Yes.
Than waiting the people that they see them out there, you know.
Yeah. For example, obviously, we as an activist, I mean, try to see how I can get her to tell the story, obviously, on FGM. So this was me and it's one of our conversations. They said, Alima, I know how passionate you are about this issue. Obviously, she herself a survivor of FGM, and she really did not like it.
Right.
They said, I go do my best. It's not something I'm able to talk about because she said, you know, I did not grown.
Right.
You know, so I'm not going to able, but I promise you, I will always do my best to represent survivors of violence and abuse.
You see, is the type of person she is. When you come to diplomacy again, she's very diplomatic.
She never left me after.
Very diplomatic.
She's very diplomatic. After I left me with that message, several days go by and I call. Say, oh, I just call, how are you? And tell everything okay. You can always say, Auntie Alima, and tell everything okay. I will say, yeah, I'm okay. Like say, but you know, say we will still do the same. So there's a young woman here, Charlotte, we don't work together. And she was passionate about places that we not been get access to so many things. So they do a lot of things in Waterloo.
Mm-hmm.
So from time to time, they go to Waterloo. But I don't know if Salo people they know, but I know that we can talk about it. You know, yeah, Henrietta was going to church almost every day.
Yeah.
They pray every day.
Oh yeah, very religious person.
Yes, he said that day when we don't talk, he said, I pray. He said, for me fight with the issue of abuse of girls, I always put her in my prayer, let God go help. Let me country to stop for put we girl picking and through so much we girl picking a woman there. You know, and then for me, what I saw there was like, oh my God, this woman this woman don't live.
Please share, invite your friend, tag your friends. This is a very important topic.
Yeah, the whole life of Etta Henrietta Bawa, known as Etta, she lived for us women. Every asset of her, even in creativity, for tell the stories of woman then. Even in giving, every Sunday when they come out church, what he can do, he can that in neighborhood beside they can give like eat there, go bring something there, and picking and then go give something to the community. Then he be so engaged with a man of God. I really want to know that this man of God we can talk about. I know that God name for me.
Pastor Michael, Prophet Michael.
I don't know if not Prophet, but she's very fond of this man of God.
Because always there with her in life.
Yeah, that was an inspiration between all the things we can talk about why we need to do so much for the country, why we need for to help each other, women help. You can always talk about.
And you know, excuse me, I know they cut you off. I go back to Etta. You know, say there was a time where Etta been so sick na Sierra Leone. He go na hospital na Sierra Leone and they tell and say it was cancerous. And so people they advise her for go get a second opinion. It went from Sierra Leone. She flew to Ghana. It go to Ghana, then go tell her say it was not cancerous. She had diabetes. So she was yes. So she was taking her treatment for diabetes. So I want to get that one day clear with people. So that this is the reason why. And when she came back to Sierra Leone, the same hospital where now they go end in life or whatever, she had to go back to that people. So this that the reason we make a tier for you. They say these people have a question to answer because these same people told her before she had cancer. Then she flew to Ghana and she had a second opinion.
Sorry to hear
so that. Let people that know why make Atia for you they talk about this, but now they don't look Atia for you in a few months because now anything that concern to the pauper not correct, which is sad. So yes, it's a little go. Let's Sierra Leone and they be aware. Say this the system, the health system, they fail with. Again, if you go and go check those who are working in that hospital, their qualification, it come back to waiting at the topic today, fake nurses.
question I answer. Some years ago, I lost me uncle, my daddy, and brother. Maybe this is why we need to talk about NTR. Yes, we will always have to call on the people that we're not professional, that we work on these kind of things. But myself, I am my uncle, an educated man, that normally they go, I don't know if not this life center, not lie, but he go down somewhere na normally na the main road, they go take a drip from a nurse. He take the drip, the nurse not ask her, just cookie on the drip. Now where it can host because we live with twin host, where people they now we see what happen because my mommy be the inside host they cook me on cooker is you don't have veranda. Now people the way they pass by, they notice something they up with this man. The way is you don't do. So they kind of knock like you don't say anybody there, but my mama be there actually cook. Now there's just one man sit down and one pass sit down and slum na the chair, waiting happy. So now that thing they now then go for cooking. Nobody could render first aid, do CPR, resuscitation or anything like that. They stop taxi, then put the body inside taxi. By the time they original host, the hospital, sorry, they say me uncle don't die. But the doctor will see me uncle, he ask, he say, which side this man go this morning or waiting they do? So as the conversation go now, we can realize you go to this place where you can take drip, but the nurse where you get the drip, you don't ask her if you don't eat. And my uncle a frail person at that time, he gets small body.
Diabetic.
So and let we say he was diabetic or who get diabetes with family.
And one thing when people you say again, it come back to poor medical facilities. So many people and they suffer from diabetes. So many people and they suffer from thyroid. So many people, but they don't even know. Even when they go to hospital, all waiting and they go tell them is na malaria.
Yes,
because like why they say Eta was told she had cancerous cell, and when it go for a second opinion in Ghana, that was when they find out no, you don't have no cancerous cell. So yes, you see, talk at the listen.
Yes, ma. No, I be just want to say because
let me go get water. Let's talk about go take water. I mean,
Salome Hines, a UK nurse trained and postgraduate work on diabetes. That salon right now in this salon. If you even get I try for Taga now, but not able for Taga. But the thing in this way, Salome they talk about for educate with people there because most Sierra Leoneans they get diabetes. Now this will not know. Because when they do regular testing, because now then country where you go first in our hospital, and then here then they do. But sadly, we as alone, don't let they ever test to see if you're diabetic or if you get things like sickle cell anemia or if you get heart condition.
They don't even test your weight, height, and your mass.
Yeah,
your human density.
They check your blood pressure first before they give you any kind of sober medicine, especially intravenous drugs. You know, anything where you inject straight into the bloodstream need for go through process of possible check for make sure say your blood pressure regulated at the time when you take out because then all can increase your blood pressure.
You know, first of all, going to the hospital, you get for know your weight, you get for know your height, because if your body mass you are 200 pounds, they're not gonna give you a medication where if you know what I mean, yeah. So they get for look to your body weight and give you that mass. But all of that is not being done in Sierra Leone. You had this scale in at the hospital.
You don't get scale, you don't get a machine where they check your heart rate.
Nothing.
You don't get a way they check
your height even. You forget the height. Wait, before they treat you, they will know your height and your body weight. Because without them not know your body weight, they don't know your body mass. So that means for saying they just give you any kind of injection number because they don't know your weight. And your weight, careful, your weight they collide with you.
Yes, because what will not happen, I'm not a doctor or medical expert, but I think we really, that make me want to know. We really want to know. We don't want to know. Well, we could ask the family. It's going to be tough for them, and obviously we don't understand the pain where they go through now. But maybe the family can ask, well, let me know the cause of death. Do an autopsy. If not for ETA now, the hospital itself, England, yeah, where you die in a hospital, where they call unexplained death. Now the hospital self is part of their requirements. Then they do an autopsy,
and especially when this clinic has been accused. But again, like what they say, fail not to realize that Atia 4 want to say something, he's being silenced. Anyway, hold on a minute to Hannah Estesia Dean want to say something.
Good afternoon. Alima, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Very good topic where it's very concerned. I don't know that much, but at least I don't see how many good work what they do and everything. It's sad the way he died. Just
right.
I get an experience where in 2000 it was then that was the millennium where January 1st, I get it to take from the Eve, yeah. And then the first time when I went to the hospital for go pull me teeth at Sykes Street, that time I did inside me teeth. Then me teeth, it was the last teeth. You know, say they pull three teeth. Mistakenly, the last teeth time I go for them and pull them, mistakenly pull the last. So and that was my wisdom teeth. When they're not supposed to pull and stay. At that age and everything, then I come now with pain, agony, but as God can have it, it was not my time. I survived it. Then they don't even pull all the left. Then after they don't pull me 2 good teeth. Then the teeth were affected the left half back in. I was kind of England, yeah. They can't see them. Then they say, oh, there is a teeth. I say yes. I always say, but I feel say. I said, I said, I'll go the teeth go back. I said, I'll go, not knowing that I'll go the left half teeth there. So you see, we get poor dental care.
Very poor.
The dentists, where they pull teeth in salon, most of them they are students, because that person who been tamper with me teeth, he was a student, and which is so bad. When it comes to oral care, if I be the medical profession, they're not forget a learner. They're not forget, especially when it comes to wisdom teeth, because the wisdom teeth is connected with all your nerves.
No. I beg for differ on that side. The way you say, you know, why?
So, yeah, let her learn. What they say, they're not for a student a wisdom teeth, because the wisdom teeth, it connects with all your nerves. It connects with you eye. It connects with your nose. It connects with your brain. It connects with all your main parts. Because now that make you see here or any side, they know they preserve teeth. If you see them pull your teeth, makes no sense. They don't go beyond preservation.
Yes. But the parts where they say, Miss Dean, the parts where they say where I say I don't agree to it. They send you picking go school for go learn. And again, if you not do practical, you not go ever be a successful man. Okay, if you don't learn to a point, if you say I think to say the right thing is a professional for supersede and for help and do the practical way you know go able, because obviously you could don't do it on manicures or whatever na book before it reach a point now where you could get a performance on a human. The only thing where you go say is that if you tell me there was not a professional there, then that will have been.
That's what I'm saying. There was not.
Okay, yeah.
Alone. Now, in normal pull me teeth where it make a mistake.
Oh, you see. Well, then again, we come back to the healthcare system. So you know they work.
Very poor management, and then another thing, you know the nurses here. We send a glucometer for me mama na salon glucometer with blood pressure machine, and then the saturation and everything. We send all that thing for me mama. So we get an hospital closer to, I'm not going to call the area because I don't protect the area. So we get an hospital closer to we. Then your mama takes the glucometer to the nurse. The nurse does not know that that's a glucometer, and he writes the big one.
Well, it come back to waiting. We started this talk with fake nurses, and again, it's sad.
Don't know what's in a glucometer, and it's very very sad. Then they monitor my mama in blood pressure. They don't know the normal blood pressure rate, which is 120/80. Yeah, for somebody with a blood pressure patient, 130/90 can be accepted, because
that's how you pressure to her. That is exactly what they talk. Again, it come back.
So
it come. Hannah, hold on for me. Hold on for me, Hannah. It come back to the point in which, because when you go into the medical facility, you find out that your height is not been taken, your weight is not been taken, so they don't know your body mass, they don't know your density, so they don't know you analytic and diabolistic by the pressure, right? So they don't know what to forgive you.
And so true, because you get to know somebody in body mass before you treat them.
Thank you.
Now that way you can ask, so then they weigh you and know your weight and height and everything.
And that is the first thing that is being done before they treat you. They want to know your weight and your height.
So the patients come for the very first time, we weigh the person, because that's the observation part, which then they skip now. So as I say, my mama in blood pressure go very high, 200/180. It was just God. My mama probably don't get stroke, and they always the monitor at this hospital. They're not able to know the normal range. For some, my mama say, "Oh, your blood pressure high and everything," and she didn't understand. So if you can get when they need that, my mama go up climb where it can with back neck pain and shoulder pain and everything. But if you say now where you sit down now the transport now they make you get them pain then they. So now I say no, I think they get neck and shoulder pain, they tell something different. As somebody came to go hospital, and my brother go to Kango hospital, now they then take my mama blood pressure 120, 200. This solid was 200, and the diastolic was 120. Man, my mama so you know.
Right under the eyes.
So, yes.
Yeah, because
I don't tag. I don't, because they work with an organization as the ambassador. They get a free hospital in Sierra Leone, mile 91. Yeah, and sadly, well, then they part the process, but we want to open a dentistry learning university in Sierra Leone. Then they part work on that, but I don't tag the owners of the hospital. Devi and Raj Patel, now the owners of Better Lives Foundation, the site and a hospital now, mile 91. Where if anybody need anything for dentistry and stuff like that, they can get doctors and where they visit from the United Kingdom, actual NHS trained dentists, the way they come, then they volunteer their time and services for render help to Sierra Leoneans. You know, last November they ship items there where sadly we may not be also feel like charity such as that one where they carry help salon or hospital. They were charged so much money for the shipping the way they make. With this life-saving services, these people.
But you know, that's the saddest part about our beloved country. That's the saddest part about it's just like they wipes them where a shipper not even pay for the itself. Me don't buy them now, me don't ship them now, and me get for pay for them. And I get for go clear them as alone. Even though not charity.
Alima, you know one thing where therefore, like the quick at the kitchen bring this topic today is a very vital because I need to help. I left for watch there. Because you see, oral care, people have to understand that your toothbrush, you change your toothbrush every 3 months. Every 3 months you change your toothbrush and your toothpaste. You can change your toothpaste as well every 6 months. It's about you can use your paste for longer, but every 6 months because we get our old-fashioned Colgate. We love our Colgate. We love it. Then
when they cause the infection,
But hold on, Miss Dean. This again give me a reason. Let we talk about with tradition and with custom, right? In those days, I can show you something where I get to my house. They talk about give me a few minutes, I'll show you something.
Okay, so let people learn oral care, and then you have to visit the dentist twice in a year. Twice in a year, you visit. You know the way they you teeth begin at you.
I don't care. I want to show you something. Right? In those days, when we granny, we great granny, we great granny every day. You yes them they get and to take them they wait in the color. But you know waiting them they use where they not be they get problem with the teeth everything like that.
Yeah, tell me. Ashes.
No,
Oh,
charcoal.
charcoal.
Yes.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
And then this bamboo toothwash.
Wow,
These are charcoal.
You get one of those.
You know, it's funny. But so we come out in Africa. We were born in Africa. We so come. This all the chemical. That toothpaste, where that florist said that it's all chemical. When you use this natural, we people that use them, they must smell good.
Bicarbonate for
no, I don't talk now about chemical where they use where they burn you.
Don't highlight the sodium bicarbonate because that is a very good. You can take care of your oral care at home as well. You know, some of we here we not use for the brush we mouth twice a day in the morning and then at night time because when you don't eat. And some people are not even out for clean their tongue. Then just this day the tongue it will clean by itself. The most thing where you for because the tongue like you get the oral hygiene. The teeth you go for clean out for you go for brush them out for pull all the dirt break them inside it because that they make you get toothache. But again the tongue now they give you the hygiene. The tongue now get you health. Now get you health and everything. So this is a very good topic if you care for Landa oral care.
Another thing you see about Miss Dean, Miss Dean, you talk something here just now what I want to talk about. You see one thing about Sierra Leoneans, when you come out with your topic, you want to explain and to them for the layman for understand, then go come, oh, you know, you because you pull you close, you did. First of all, me I'm proud of my body. So when I want to talk about some certain topic, I want for show me your body because I'm proud of another number one. Number two, but coffee that they accuse Kasada Kitchen, but in all get pornography in telephone. Then they watch on a corner. Then I say Kasada Kitchen they be nude. In a left the hypocrites then they. If you don't get no pornography now you phone, then you can throw the stone at me. For now,
I don't get smart. I don't get.
Now you know that I WhatsApp group. Now you know that I WhatsApp group. Before, if you did a WhatsApp group, you get one that you phone them all set up. If you did a so I catch it all rather than I catch it all. I don't catch it all rather than you know.
Oh my God.
So again, it comes to the point, you know.
This dental care, I mean, because of the where they do the hospitals there now. You know, and then also in 2018, where we go salon, I contracted what they call Wells disease. When a raw bacteria we get in Sierra Leone, we don't know. I think that because we're in the tropics, especially, and then people are waiting at their compound, and because I people live somewhere we get for sheer facility. That I think that's where enter the water system. But now raw bacteria and it's present in laboratories there. And you know, with people there, especially in a salon, with people that they piss, especially man, they go piss and they wash their hand, then go toilet and the hand there properly. So those bacteria, they left now we hand. So you know, like with the food they eat, you know, it can go like a meningitis, monococcal or whatever you call it. One of them lost their own hemorrhage.
Yes.
Like a living organism, if they eat your blood, if it enter your bloodstream, you they die. I was lucky because the day we arrived in the UK, within one day, if I didn't go another day, I would have died. But the day we arrived, I arrived at it to clean, I go walk. So it was less than 24 hours. So when I go walk, I come back and I walk, I feel a fever. So this sickness, they get the same condition as malaria or even typhoid.
Right.
High fever, they get a high temperature, but they make you blood. Your blood, they cook your blood. So by the time when they go hospital, I'm not able to say for Tima begin a collapse. And by the time when they come for can do me blood checks, then they say they want to do take a blood for let them go test me blood and see what's in the team. They're not able for even take me blood because my blood don't begin coagulate like your guts.
Yeah.
So they say, luckily for me, the doctor will be there at the hospital on duty that day. Now, we work in Sierra Leone for years. They talk Creole all thing. Now I say, when they tell and say, I just come to salon. Now I say, who say you gonna English lady, but when they talk Creole, say you gonna salon. Now I say I go to place them, but I've been go work outside of Sierra Leone. Now I say, oh, he say you spend any time for it, and I say yes. Now I say, sorry for telling you this. I don't know, but we will do tests today and we will find out if not that. But I suspect you get something. Commit self in get where I be day salon and call a Wells disease. We will not know about and become not of people that you go fishing a malaria you get, but not a malaria. So now a raw bacteria, living bacteria, because we get and we support them with toothpaste. If you put people that they put them toothbrush them, all family they go put your toothbrush inside
one place.
One place.
And I think to say that the problem with me say girl when me gone because me now other careless so I wake up and me tooth well I mean at the brush me teeth but I can just put me brush any side and I get brush way.
No, not putting the brush any side because this bacteria because we need to wash with toothbrush as you like say when you
not so you have to fight for even change your toothbrush. And you know what I begin do now this few days where I don't observe say me gum me till they ask for every night every time for finish eating and they use hydrogen peroxide, add water into it and just goggle my mouth because the hydrogen peroxide they tend for pull any germs or bacteria we go day in between.
Yeah, bacteria.
Right.
Yes, because then bacteria
And small food particle too.
Now we nose. Yes, it thrive now we nose. It thrive now we won't.
Anima, I think I missed some of your bit. So the infection when I say is it MRSA or is it strep?
No, it's not strep. This was Wells disease because for me the bacteria enter my bloodstream. So the strep can affect open wounds, but for me the Wells disease is because excrement, people that when they piss toilet, it enter the water system, and sadly Guma Valley, because I've been drink that Guma water. It's not filtered, it's not purified water. And I just tank all water, they put on a bottle, they give you. So we don't have purified water, but now I see where I go to this last November, they will sell purified water.
How sure are you those water are purified either?
You know, I want to talk about like English. I want to talk about purified water. You see salon here, like when I'm sure we say that water is purified. That plastic water is not. Where I go salon, because they always tell me water where they go, but if you want to taste your water, now I have by chance, I buy that packet for everything. Man, you want to see she got okay, because I get concentration, so I can grab away the barbecue active. But this time I will problem. The health sanitization at salon very poor as well. The people that went in that area, they and then they go for school. And one thing where they affect you na salon is the brown envelope.
Oh yeah. And not only the brown envelope, the culture of silence now. Because as you talk where anything will affect a party or a political affiliation, you are a problem.
Yeah, even if you have to do something true, you when they go for do the truth, they against you. They see you as a bad person because we don't stay in that comfort zone where everything is okay. Everything is, and it's not.
And it only reach a point, I believe, where in Sierra Leone, you where one try for make a change, you they become a threat to the people, the government, and every other person where believe in the corrupt system, where believe there is, you know what they paid me again? Another thing is that Sierra Leone, and they feel to say there is no hope in Sierra Leone. There is so much hope. There is so much inspiration. There is so much greatness. Because Sierra Leone gets wealth. Sierra Leone get wealth, which is the human capital. We get wealth, which is the human capital.
I work with Dr. Willoughby, Dr. Khan, Dr. Azri, all the Dr. Justice, all the Dr. Khan, they will die. So
maybe you sabi me sister Quintina Pratt.
Yes. So you see,
that they all be there, that they all from where they not seen, they all be getting that. I mean, they wear pink.
We still have good people, but the only thing is that our comfort zone, that our comfort, that we try to comfort. If we come out, and when we accept the flaws, them, when we accept the wrongdoing, them, not just to be blaming the government. You know, we just get so many things that we can contribute. Because in anything, you have to start with yourself first. You have to start, like what I say, no system. There's no proper education, there's no proper education among them. Certain things they don't know. Me, the one thing we know I've been volunteering. I will go teach in a school of nursing and everything. Then, at least, because
I know where they go, I just don't tag somebody with them called Jodrina.
Yeah.
Jodrina and one of the nurses in a salon where they try to improve the health service, not just for women, but for professionals themselves. Because nurses have the sequel.
Again, Before we go that further, I want to a big shout out to Dr. Aissatou Cisse of London, where Aissatou, where they take care of the cancer ward 2. This na a Sierra Leonean where put things together. Na him with the organization and in 2-3 good people them. Now then they take care of Ward 2. If you get any cancer related issue, you get anything we get for do with cancer. Ward 2, now one with sister, we leg salon, we not just sit down a full foot. Now in the take care of Ward 2. So I they call on all Sierra Leonean women, any side where you day, you not get for big boku, any little thing where you get, where you they think about cancer, or you want help, or you want donate. If somebody be don't die for you today, you want make a memory to them. Ward 2, now the place where you can do them. If you get a foundation, you want help somebody for well body business for woman, Ward 2. So, Sierra Leonean, now we get for help we safe. If you get gloves, you get anything for make well body business related to cancer, Ward 2. And again, I give a big shout out to my sister, Aissatou Sisi. Yes, Lord, continue, Mama.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. You know, but when you talk just now, Daphne, and Hannah, you know, Dr. Willoughby, you know, in the 1980s, we even get really good IVF because Dr. Willoughby did do it. Me consider now Dr. Willoughby helped me until they for make them born their beginning. Today, the man they were there in their 40s now. Can you imagine? You know, then get IVF treatment and okay, England no. Now salon then give them. Now Dr. Willoughby be there by what's Kutoro there?
Yeah, Kutoro. The guy Dr. Nicole as well.
Dr. Nicole be there. Dr. Nicole there by Wilkinson Road by Pipeline.
If you let can get a clinic at Battle Street.
Yeah, Jodrika the work na number 34. Jodrika just don't join me, but now one of them good lost the way we get a salon where they do so much and a young, just like when they talk about with sister and a young woman, then we get a work or two. We really they try to change the country. They were not a politician and not mix for politics. They just care about we help. You know.
But again, Sarah, that one is a wrong concept. You could not be in any community. You say you don't mix from politics. You get for be politics. No. You get for be politics. No, everywhere in the world, and that negligence they make in the black community. Things they know they work out right, whereas in the white community, things they work out right. In the black community pay all the taxes, whereas the white community enjoy all the benefits. The reason why make the white community they enjoy the benefits, then they go now the decision making. They want to be there, and then they talk for waiting good for them. Whereas the black man they shy from irresponsibility, out of stupidity and intimidation, because as they go, they laugh and to them, then provoke and to them, especially single woman, we get 2-3 picking, then go tell you, say, boy, you a girl, you don't do this, you don't do that one day, they make you look less value of yourself, so you come up, you fall out of the bench wagon. Instead of you going up there, you sit up, you decide to go back and back door. So the few brave one them when they come front, they will get to we stereotype when not they respect them for because they come in front. Instead, they get the few stereotype we're ready for bash them and bring them down. So till we get into politics and decide with your future, because every politician makes laws for we country. Now that makes Sierra Leoneans with the women then with the BM. How on earth a man they go make decision about woman and woman? When you want go talk about woman circumcision, now man they go discuss about a woman in private part.
I know.
What in the man know? Now for just put things inside it. But when the woman they fail for come out and say, and when the blacks they fail for come out and fail for take ownership and fail for control, then give them power to the whites. So everything in this world is political. Even where you are, you have a political affiliation. When time for go, when time for go vote, then they tell you how many you are forced to. They're not they force you, but you vote.
the Prime Minister can give me MBE, that means my voice has been so
Okay, yes.
in the political space.
And like a year before election, they come, they ask you, you don't register? Who that you know?
Yes.
Oh yeah. And when the time reach for you go vote, you get for go vote. Because what you do, you then need your voice to be heard. Nobody they suppress your voice. No, they will not.
In May we get with local council election, even where I don't move from my old place, I did like a new area completely. Then send me a message just the day before yesterday for be an observer for watch the election. Then why? Because the first thing they put on top of the letter, following your recent recognition, we would like you to observe. So as much as for me, I've always been involved in local.
Anyway, congratulations, if I see say you don't get one order, you self don't get one white Jakuta. Anyway, that is a story for another. You stay here. Anyway, because right now this white man married I don't treat me. Wait, so you not married, you not no wait for me. You not bride or you not yawo. Because now no, I want to Alima. I want to know if you not bride or you not yawo. Yeah. Alima. Okay, darling.
At least they not come for customer, madam. They come for teach you about we health and everything, which is really, really good. And one thing I want to control our life, I want to encourage we brothers and sisters them back home in there where they will focus on we health, not wait for the government for take care of you. There are little things you can do for help you. Say, oral care is very, very important. You know, just the eat no more. Then next you grab, you go lay down the sleep. Look after yourself, look after your health. Not wait for let you sick for make you go hospital. Not wait for let you teeth pediatric for make you find dentist. You say self can manage your dental care now. Oh, the good thing that you show it. You show it charcoal. What be the calm?
But that will be the use salted water. Salted water, yeah, to stick.
Now money na charcoal we go take we clean with it with ashes.
Right.
They get a very good bread, and then salt and water stuff is very good. The bubble now you want and everything. So then you go see you get mouth ulcer. When you get your mouth ulcer, you're not able to eat stuff. The system you must the all cooking side. Salt and hot water. If you look at warm water, you can look warm water. You can look at rinse. You must be very good back as well. Then we help. Then we not wait for let the health don't go bad. Then we run down our hospital.
Yeah.
Then we look after. Oral care is very, very important. Look after your health. Not wait for government. Not say and then the nurses in Africa, try for the nurses and doctors. They try for the update on our skills them as well.
But again, how people go able for update their skill, because we get for realize, you know.
Always the update that part. You go always you go travel, you go come, you go teaching in company them and everything. You go teaching for body when they would start. Then make you see doctor we don't get the name for instance until when it dies so.
Anadine, one thing again where you get for no. Right now the world na a global village. The world na a global village. Adena America, yeah, right? I know they pay for internet. But if the data don't go so high in Sierra Leone to be precise, some of these things can be taught in virtual classes. Virtual classes. Because during this corona, it can't teach me so many classes that they be taught virtually. But again, and then they talk about washing hands and they talk about dental procedures where they can be taught virtually. When they teach you from universities. But again, when the data don't go so high, how then people and they go? Because in a day, so many things and the way they learn through the internet. So many places that, you they learn Bokutin through this internet.
That's what I keep saying. Okay, I agree say the data don't go higher. Some people instead of them use that data for research about their well-being, about their health and everything, how for manage their health. Because like in 2019, I had a surgery, and then later, then I was diagnosed with I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. Yeah, I didn't take any medication. What did I do? I go online. How will I manage my hypothyroidism without medication? It showed me. What it showed me. You go for the exercise. You go for the exercise and everything. Your breathing. You go for improve on your breathing, which I did. I said today.
So it come back to me old see what I say. We never go back to the old time religion for tell you say the things that
to you. And they come to you, yeah, and get for starting everything. But in Sierra Leone, we get money for buy data, but we data. Now for cancel confusion na Facebook, go TikTok, make unnecessary video. We know they go like right now, they go attack you with the data instead of they use the data wisely. They go cost
well, that one is a political game. If Madam Bio and Fatima Bio not want to cost, they don't forget that politics.
Instead of we data, we go for manage with data. But like Alima said, there is a data thing where they kind of ask it, where they kind of salon and everything. Then back here able for visual. They might be able to teach people how to manage themselves orally. Oral care is very, very important because the teeth and the tongue, that is important for the life. It come with all kinds of things. I mean, to understand that Esther had a diabetes as well. I don't know how true was it because where I've been diabetes patient. Where sometimes we don't know what's going to happen, whether it's not bleed, we don't bleed inside and gum or whatever it is, we don't know.
But what do you mean the try for say Miss Dean? What do you mean the try for say Miss Dean? And turn out to them popolipo. Where no get money for go hospital. And a time he gets a care, where be they under a physician care. And according to waiting we hear, waiting that we know is she was from one hospital to another. That means that she had the finances to do it. Waiting with the people they ask, and as women waiting with the ask, it is about time. Let the government give us better system. Let it increase the health care for the layman we not get them. If ETA we get them, can then at the position where he can go lost in life through a common thing and fail not to realize she has been a patient of this particular facility. And I think to say if you are a patient of a facility of this sort, your history, your medical history, and whatsoever been going on with you should have been recorded. And in that vein, I just want to thank you all for joining me. We stayed here 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 44 seconds. Thank you, my YouTube friends, for being here with me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, my guest, Miss Eustace Dean. Thank you, Miss Dominique, MBE. Thank you to all my fans on Instagram. You guys have been wonderful. Fail not to realize your health is your wealth. I tell you now, say 2023. I beg you, no buy no clothes. Miss Dean, thank you very much. In all, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time. But again, before we go, I want to ask Sierra Leoneans, all of my fans, all of my followers, do yourself a favor. 2023, let it be a year of you. Take care of yourself. Not think about clothes, not think about shoes. Be at peace with yourself. Eat good food. Drink good wine. Spray the best perfume. Live a good life. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. I love you all, and you all have a wonderful day. I'm out.
Love you. Bye.
Hello?